Man, that's cool. That looks so good, doesn't it? And I will roll it, even with this wind. So we're gonna go expert mode, roll it, and then go to beginner mode just to help me save it. So it can roll really, really well. Look at that though, I'm telling you, that's totally hands-free. It is so easy to fly. We've been having a lot of fun with big, fast, crazy expensive RC jets. They're bind and fly, they've got expensive batteries, and today I'm very excited to be testing this little RC jet. It's actually just a pusher prop airplane, but it looks like an F-16 and it is really awesome. It's ready to fly, and there's something to be said about a good Eachine ready to fly thing that actually works well. I'll tell you, I've been testing and playing around with some bind and fly stuff and really trying to program receivers lately to get into some stuff in the future on the channel, and I'm struggling with it. It's really got me pulling my hair out. And so just the ease of use of a ready to fly thing where you get it out of the box. This is the radio, this is the plane. You throw it and you go. I love that. Simple and easy. And hopefully this flies well and it's fun. And that's what we're going to tell you in today's video. We're going to test this for you to let you know if it's worth your hard-earned money or not. One thing that it does have going for it is it comes with 3 batteries. I'm a huge fan of getting more than 1 battery, and I think it's right around $100. Price fluctuates a little bit. We'll have it linked in the description box below. Check this out. Here's the battery hatch up here. It's a little tight on space, but it does get the job done. This is a little 1S battery. I love that it has ailerons, and then we've got these push rods back here for the elevator. That's either going to be mixed or it's going to go together, but either way we've got throttle control, elevator, and ailerons, which I think is really awesome at this price point. And just take a second and appreciate how good this thing looks. That is awesome. Really quick before we take off, I want to thank today's sponsor. Look at that. The packaging looks like it goes with this so well. It's just perfect. And that's why we wanted these guys to be a sponsor of our channel. We're pretty picky about who we try to work with, and we like the idea of leading edge supplement. This is an energy supplement designed by a full-scale pilot for other pilots, RC or full scale. It's designed to help us with our mental focus. If you or someone you know in your life that enjoys energy supplements could benefit from this, we'll have it linked in the description box below. There's also an exclusive RC Sailor promo code down there to save you 15%. Let's fly. This is so awesome. We've got elevator control, which is really cool with those push rods. And look at our ailerons. That's nice. We can go nice and slow if we want, or fast. And then just remember, if you buy this, you have to do a full throttle up and then full throttle down before it's actually bound, okay? So let's take off. Yeah, that is cool. Okay, so I accidentally took off in expert mode. The switch on here is kind of reversed. Up is beginner mode, whereas on like all your hobby grade stuff, up is the opposite. So you want to pull that 3 flight mode switch toward you to be in beginner mode, and it'll make taking off much easier. Plus I was into the sun. This thing looks amazing. So this thing looks awesome. Yeah, it's small, but you don't need a ton of space to fly this, and it is basically flying itself. This is hands-free, okay? That's super cool. All you have to do is worry about turning. I'm not messing with throttle. I've got that hand in my pocket to stay warm. And there you go. This is an easy to fly, super small, so it doesn't take up any space. You don't need a lot of space to fly it. F-16. It probably looks like an ant on your screen. So let me try to keep it a little bit closer here. See if I can fly it in tighter circles. Wow, there we go. It's actually pretty fast too.
It's really fast.
That was really close to us. This is impressive. Orientation, at least when I keep it up in the sky on this, is very easy to make out. So the auto stabilization on this works just as good as anything I've ever tested before. If you're an owner of the little Eachine P51, look at that, hands-free flight. It's so easy to fly. If you like the Eachine P51 or the Corsair or the Trojan, and there was another little jet, I can't remember what model it was off the top of my head. If you like those or had any interest in those at all, then this is perfect for you. If you like a small, lightweight, park flyer that's really durable and crazy easy to fly, this is awesome. This is so awesome. See, I'm flying low. Wow! The fact that we have ailerons and elevator control, actual control surfaces, is really nice. You don't see that all the time on things this small. So Eachine, good for you guys for making more of these tiny planes. What people want to see, I know, are the Axis planes. People have wanted to see a Japanese Zero for a while. So if you're watching Eachine, maybe work on that Zero, because that would be really cool. Or like a Focke-Wulf or something. Oh, that would be cool too. But this is so awesome. Now I need to get it out of beginner mode and really play around with this, because we are testing it. I want to let you guys know how easy that is to fly or not. So here we go. Expert is how I took off. Can we roll it in expert? I'm gonna try it. A low roll?
Oh,
yes, sorry. I'll do it again, but it was nice. So out of the roll, I went back into beginner mode, and then I'm gonna just come toward us, but this time a little farther away, and I will roll it, even with this wind. So we're gonna go expert mode, roll it, and then go to beginner mode just to help me save it. So it can roll really, really well. Let's try again, and then we'll try a loop, because I think this should be able to pull one off, even a 1S little jet. So expert mode, I push the stick over, it rolls, and then I go to beginner mode, because I did lose altitude on that. I just gave it aileron input on that one to see how it would do. Okay, so on this pass, I'm gonna put it in expert mode and see if I can do a loop, but I need to climb. So I'm gonna gain some altitude on this. Now people are gonna ask, some beginner pilots might ask, how high will this go, how far will it go? As far as you can see, okay? You don't need to go any farther than that. Let's go nose down, nose back. Look at that loop, very nice. Another loop, can we do any high altitude?
It's so tiny, Nathan.
Okay, I'll get it lower. And here we go, there's a loop. Look at that, how's that? Yeah, okay, back to beginner mode. Now on the left stick where you would normally have rudder, if I go left and right with that, it does nothing. So you really only have bank and yank controls, and then your throttle, which is completely proportional. All of this is variable and proportional. In other words, it's not all or nothing. If you want to make nice, slow, wide turns like that, and I'm banking a little sharper there, you can, or you can bank really tight on a dime almost. Look at that. Look at that. Really tight turns for such a little guy. That is awesome. I know it's small, but trust me, easy to fly. That's what everybody thinks about the P-51. Wow, that's small. There's no way. This flight stabilization technology is what keeps it in the air. And oh, there we go, that was low. The wind gusted. This thing is super cool. Now I charged 2 batteries to test this today. I didn't know how long it would fly in all this wind. So I've got another full battery if we get a low one. But if it flies for a long time, we'll just keep it on the 1 battery today. But remember, it comes with 3. You get 3 batteries, at least with the setup that we'll have linked in the description box below. Man, that's cool. That looks so good, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Now, one thing I want to test, I think I want to land it. And I'm gonna put the landing gear on, because it comes with landing gear. I wanna see if it can take off from that landing gear, because some people might not feel comfortable doing a throwing landing. So let's land it on the asphalt and see how it does. Nice and feathery. I'll put my landing gear on, we'll test it like that. Before this second takeoff, I'm gonna ask you guys to like this video, because installing that landing gear out here in this really cold weather was not fun with those tiny screws. It was easy to do, but your fingers hurt when you're doing that stuff. So please give us a like. Let's see if this can take off from asphalt with those wheels. Otherwise they would be pointless. Ow, and my prop is scratching. Ow, it's up.
It's up.
Okay, so the prop, at least I think you need perfectly smooth asphalt. I mean, just perfectly smooth, because the little scratching you could hear was the prop scuffing it. So, you know, you gotta be careful. Look at that though, I'm telling you, that is totally hands-free. It is so easy to fly.
You gotta cut for a second.
So far, Abby has yet to complete a whole video without cutting on this new camera. It looks good, but she's still getting used to it. You got it? You got it there?
Well, when you tell me don't breathe loud, and it's 20 degrees out, and it's just hard to breathe, plus my nose is running.
I know. Well, check this out.
For all you people who complain about my breathing.
Yeah. It is 20 degrees out. The wheels on the bottom, they look fine. I think it looks better without them. for me personally, I'd like to do a hand launch without the landing gear and then plan on landing in the grass every single time. But if you want to, you can put those landing gear on. I can feel it does affect the performance some, not a ton, but it makes it feel slightly heavier. And I think it just flies better without them and definitely looks better in the air without them. But if you're gonna land on asphalt, that's the only place you have to land, then I would definitely put them on. Even consider doing a hand takeoff with the landing gear on there. It comes with an extra prop too, and it came with the little screwdriver to put those wheels on. Let's do a full throttle pass, even on this same battery we've been flying. That's something I should point out. I'm still on the same battery. I did not switch to my fully charged battery for this. There's full throttle. And I'm gonna be quiet on the next pass because people do like to hear these things. Oh, I think I just got a low battery. I did. So while I was out there and I was turning full throttle, the power cut down some. So I know that my battery's getting low, but I want to keep pushing it because I want an accurate flight time for you. Now some guys will say, this is not an actual jet, Nate, you know, how dare you call this a jet? Maybe it'll be in our title, you know, $100 ready to fly jet, something like that, because that's what this is. But to you, I say, you know, Barbies are not real people and Hot Wheels cars are not real cars. I hope you know that. This is still an RC jet. It just doesn't have a turbine fuel engine in it. It is a pusher prop electric jet, but it is still a jet. So poo on you, party poopers. I like it. All right,
it's my turn.
Oh, well then let's put a fresh battery in for you because I know this is low. I don't want you to have
tired of filming.
Flight. Okay, so let me land it because that's a pretty good flight time. That's amazingly good. I
want to watch you struggle.
Okay, because it's a tiny thing, isn't it?
Yeah.
Oh, see that little bit of grass that got it? This thing is so cool though. Let me give you a fresh battery.
All right, I'm gonna take off in their little beginner mode. Full throttle, full up. Come on, little guy.
Oh. Did you lose the prop maybe?
No, it's on there.
Let me check it out. Let me check it out. It sounds really loud. 1 second. The reason it sounded so loud is because the prop is off balance. Now if you look closer, you can see half of the prop is chipped. Now it may have gotten weaker from my impacts on my takeoff, and then when I landed it could have shattered it more, and then Abby just throttled up and, you know, killed it. So it came with a spare prop. So we're gonna put the spare on. I think you're gonna do a hand launch.
Yes.
That is how cold it is. Just a little tiny touch on the asphalt.
It's 20 something today. It's really cold.
It's shattering our plastic. So let's put the spare prop on and you can fly. Oh my goodness. Wow. Okay. Well, didn't record that hand launch.
Just a minute.
And we're back.
Sorry.
It's okay. That was wild. It's like you threw it at me.
It went toward you, that's for sure.
Yeah, this is kind of hard to film just because it's so small, huh?
Tell me about it. I said I was tired of filming it.
Ooh, we lost focus. That was weird.
It's on autofocus.
Ah, yes it is. That's why I couldn't focus it.
Switch it off real
there we go. Okay. Wow, just so many learning curves.
I like to hear you struggle.
Doesn't everybody?
Don't breathe in the mic, Nate.
Right, okay, all right. So Abby's feelings have been hurt because people have been saying, stop breathing in the mic, Abby. Well, it is cold out.
And my face is usually about 2 inches from the mic.
I just look at it as one of those calming videos. You know, you can have people like read you books with like tropical rainforest noises in the background. What's it called? Like
sleep stories.
Yeah, basically a sleep stories. I just listen to Abby like and also
you tell me, don't what'd you just do?
I know.
Did you hear that? Did you
I'm going no, because I will edit that out.
Sniffle. Yeah, but if I
will edit that out.
Sniffle, you're like, how many times are you going to sniffle in this video?
Because I have to edit them out and it's so annoying.
See, so I can't breathe through my nose and, you know, snot.
Yes. Husband, wife, trials while having a YouTube channel together for 8 years. We do, oh, they're nice. Wow. What? Doing a loop. See, Abby likes these small jet airplanes because they're pretty much worry-free. Look at that roll. A loop and a roll No stress at all. Abby loves it. We still have all of our Eachine. What'd you kill the throttle? Oh, okay.
I got it.
We have our P51, our Corsair, our Trojan. I cannot remember off the top of my head what the other jet is, but we have it, and now this will join the collection because they're really cool and so easy to fly. We can take the whole fleet up to the airport and let friends and family fly, and you know, just have a really good time. Put them all together. I can't wait to dogfight my friends at another RC event. Hopefully 2021 we have some RC events, because I know all my buddies have these things and we can dogfight them together. Not this exact one, because I'm pretty sure this is brand new, but we can put our P51s in the air and Trojans and Corsairs. What's your favorite of the whole lineup, Abby? That was nice. What's your favorite one? Do you like this jet or do you like the old Warbirds?
I like the T28 the best.
Yeah, really?
Yeah.
I'm surprised.
I think.
That's cool. No, that's cool. That's probably my least favorite, but Corsair's cool. But I still like it. They fly well. I just... Yes. This one might be my favorite now because it's really cool. Yeah. And look how good it's flying. You're flying it the same as me. No issues or anything. It just flies well. You gonna try for a landing? It kind of seemed...
No, you're so good at knowing what I'm doing.
Oh, a little bouncy, but you know what? The nose is made out of rubber. It's you protected the prop, so all is good. Prop's in good shape. This is just a sweet little setup. I have a new appreciation today for ready to fly things just because of the struggles I've been going through off camera. Hopefully you guys know what I've been working on soon on the channel, and we'll be able to bring some really cool new content your way because of that, because of the struggles and the learning curve. But that's what we do. I'm constantly working on this stuff, both on camera and off camera, behind the scenes. And you know, you get to see a few behind the scenes things on our shorts channel. I want to give a shout out to our shorts channel because we're at like 3,500 subscribers in just a couple short weeks. And we haven't even posted anything in about a week. That's because we've really been working hard when the camera's turned off, like I said, on this stuff. That's why we've missed a few days of uploads and things. But if you're gonna buy this, and I highly recommend that you do, highly, highly, highly. There's like an army of people out there that love those little Eachine old Warbirds. This belongs in that collection. It just looks amazing, especially with those little RC Sailor stickers right there and here. I think it looks so good. But if you're gonna fly, even if you're gonna fly this, I highly recommend you sign up for AMA. And if you're gonna fly things that are small and lightweight, you can sign up for a reduced price of AMA for just park pilots. So what we'll do is we'll link the park pilot section of AMA down there in the description box below. There are a handful of people that watch our videos that only fly small, lightweight things like this. And our audience, our worldwide audience, has access to these planes more so than like Horizon Hobby things. So I know there's a lot of people out there that'll take advantage of that. So maybe you want to consider flying as just a park pilot, or just get the park pilot magazines. We'll have that stuff down there in the description box below. What an awesome jet. What an awesome day to get out here and fly. Abby and I both had a great time with it. Such a good time that we put a second fresh battery in for her to fly on. What'd you think, Abby?
It was fun. I liked it.
Easy to fly too, right?
Yes.
For such a... when I was learning to fly, you'd never think something so small would be so easy to fly, but that auto level, you can hear it, just works so good. And just for all this, getting out here and getting to fly and share this experience with you guys, I thank the big guy upstairs. And a massive thanks to our Patreon supporters. You guys keep us motivated to get the content rolling. Look at this, I told you it had a rubber nose. You don't want to see that at the beginning of a video, do you? That's just not fun to look at. But that's extremely durable, and this foam too, so it'll withstand crashes really well. Spare parts are out there for these things too. Eachine's pretty good about that. All the good stuff's linked in the description box below. Thanks for everything, guys. We'll have another one of our favorite little Eachine airplane videos popping up right about now. Thanks for watching. We'll see you there.
Bye.